Welcome back, YouTube. I'm back for the second portion of Trails in the Sky the Third. Sorry I'm a little bit late today. Just a little stuff. But yeah, I was just kind of that's right. I conclude the prologue at the end, so then we can see. Saw end there, and I was like, oh crap. Should I save over something? But, nah. I didn't. Phantasma. Ignorant cults. The kin of Vigarna. The Cosmographica. Ugh, here's the Azure Fragments. Whoever manages this library must have some out-of-this-world connections to have gathered this many rare books from all over the place. Whoa, is this a copy of Isthmian Tales? What's a banned book doing here? Guys over at the Congregation of the Sacraments would flip their lid if they saw this thing. And there aren't just old and rare books either. I found one that was published this year. No way. What's it called? It's called Liberal Cuisine, published by the Liberal News Service. This can't be real. What's that doing here mixed with all the other stuff? Sure and pulling my leg? Your guess is as good as mine. The photographs of food in it look delicious, however. Oh, I bet they do. There's this girl named Dorothy who works for the LNS, and she's one incredible photographer. Oh yeah, then I forgot, but weren't you hungry? I was, but I finished eating while you were busy looking at the books here. I did save some for you, of course. Ha! How fast did you eat? Wait, we brought that poor store's entire bread supply, and this is all that's left? They were perfectly baked too. The flour used was clearly of high quality, but the bread like that can't be made without excellent water either. I think I like Liberal. Well, can't deny that the country's got some great grub to trial around. Let's get off this subject of food already. I know. There's something truly odd about this place. We should have a thorough look around. Yeah. Oh, come to think of it. It's completely stopped glowing now. Might as well be inactive again. That was a coincidence that it started glowing just before we were sent there. This is no ordinary artifact, that's for sure. Give it to me, Kevin. I'll look after it. Huh? Why? Protecting you is my duty as your squire. As such, I can hardly stand by and let you keep something that poses such danger on your person. I should be the one to keep it. Wait a minute, Reeves. Give it to me. Look. First, still don't have any conclusive proof that this cube is the reason we ended up here. Second, despite me being the one who had it up until this point, you're here with me anyway. So unless you plan to take it off me and run as far away from me as possible, what's holding it, who's holding it won't make a bit of difference. But still. Sorry, but this time I'm actually ordering you. You wouldn't disobey an order from your superior, would you? Alright then. We did find out for sure if it really is dangerous. Promise me you'll get rid of it. That's all I want you to agree to. Alright, promise. Anyway, you up for some exploring? I don't know what's up with this place, but it's time to try and find out. Fine by me. Ah. Oh. Huh? What's that? Oh, this is foreboding. I'd like to be a relic of the ancient Sumerian civilization, though. I agree. As far as I can tell, it's not any kind of device. Simply a stone monument. Oh, there's something written near the bottom. Huh? So there is. Let's see. The Hermit's Garden. What is this supposed to mean? I'm not sure. Could be a message, or maybe even. Actually, let me look it over some more before I say anything. Nope, can't find any hidden switches or the like anywhere. You're right, it really just is a stone monument. Shall we try destroying it and see if anything happens? I get first hit? Wait, no way. Just because we've established it isn't any kind of device doesn't mean nothing bad will happen if we go smashing it to bits. Don't worry, I was only just joking. You so weren't. Anyway, let's save extreme opinions options like that till after we've explored all of our more reasonable ones. I say we should go and look around somewhere else. Okay. There's this huge tree down here. There's no sign of any others in the surrounding area either. As big as it is, it doesn't seem to be a fruit tree, unfortunately. Heh, figures we wouldn't get that lucky. I don't think of it, though you're always an expert on plants and medicinal herbs and stuff, right? You don't recognize what kind of tree this is? I wish I did, but no. At the very least, it isn't one that grows on the western side of the continent. You work something out? Maybe, maybe not. Should try looking somewhere else now. Oh, right. Still, even if it doesn't bear fruit, maybe it has sweet sap inside, like maple trees. May I cut into the trunk of it to see? No, you can't. There's tons of books all around here. Oh. Far out as the eye can see. Just where are we? Beats me. Still, wherever it's big. Judging by how our voices don't echo anyway. Yeah. Did we already go this way? What is this? Not sure. I'll take a closer look. Cool, bunch of stuff. Huh? Who dumped all this stuff up on the ground? Oh, whatever. Don't think anyone will complain if we take it. Don't tell me you're feeling disappointed it wasn't food. You're incredible. I didn't know you knew how to read people's minds with your thaumaturgy. Is that part of your Dominion training? Sure wasn't. All I needed was to know you. I think that's all of the bonus stuff that we get. Well, this is nice. It's like some kind of rest area or something. But why? What's it doing here? Well, resting is important. I'd love to sit and enjoy a relaxing lunch here. Well, I'll give you that. It might be kind of nice. Although, personally, my first thought was that I'd love to sit and fish here. If there are any fish to be fished. Really? I didn't know you still liked fishing. Sure. Can't say I've gotten any better at it, but a hobby's a hobby. I was surprised how many fishing fanatics there were over in Liberl. There's a guild in Grancel that's really hardcore into it. And one girl I ran into would give more pros a run for their money. Oh. Something wrong? It's nothing. Regardless, it's a shame that there are no fish in it. The water here is exceptionally clear. Think that should suffice as a water source for us at least? Yeah. Alright, let's go check somewhere else. Alright, I did all of that. Well, we've investigated the whole area now, but we didn't find anything that would give us any idea as to where we are. Yeah, not specifically. I think I may have an idea of what kind of place this is, though. Really? It's a place both within Liberl and not at the same time. Like a separate dimension of sorts. Can you elaborate? Well, you see, during the trouble with the Aureli, wow. So you think the place we're in may be similar? Can't say for sure, but it's definitely a possibility. There are a few cracks in my theory, unfortunately. Oh, I think I understand what you mean. The Liberling cuisine book we found earlier was one, right? Exactly. We assume this is a kind of enclosed space sealed away from the Aureli. With the Aureli all these years ago. How did a book that was only published this year get in here? All the other unusual books are from after the Great Collapse too, which means someone else has been going in and out of here with it in the past year. Would it be the man in black we met at the port? Maybe, maybe not. I wouldn't peg him as the kind of guy who'd want to read about Liberling cuisine now. That's very true. Either way, I think we can say for sure now that this situation we're in was planned out by someone. Possibly before that cube even came into our possession. You really think so? But if it really is the case, what should we do now? There's $1 million mirror question. We don't have much work with here. Just a big open area with no way out. Oh. There's again. Now you know mysterious shit's going down. What just happened? I don't know. I'd wager that it's his cube's doing. Guess we can add altering this area to the list of quirks, along with wrecking our quartz. Are you sure it's a good idea to keep it on you? Honestly, I get the feeling we'd be shit with it. Shit out of luck without it. At least now we got some new stuff to investigate that could lead us in the right direction. But you're gonna check out all the places that have changed. Alright. Shouldn't we investigate that monument first, Kevin? This definitely looks to have changed. Oh, right, we probably should. I would understand if it was an artifact or an ornament, but how did a lump of stone start glowing like this? It's like magic. Now that is an apt enough description, if I've ever heard one. Only thing I can add to that is that the laws of the world, as we know, don't seem to apply to it. Raise. Huh? That was a voice, wasn't it? Raise the cube before the monument. Who's there? Who are you? Please. What are we gonna do? Ugh. Hell with all this. Not like we got any better options. Still feel like some mischief is going to go down. You guys know. Visitors from afar. This again. Voice is different though. Welcome. In accordance with my master's wishes, I shall grant you power. Huh? Name your currency, so that we may transact within the system that you know. Oh, wait a second. What do you mean by currency? Hey, it's going to sell us things in exchange for Mira. Oh, I get you. Understood. Then I shall grant you power in change for that currency. See what we can buy. Weapons. Armor. I forget what. Tools. As you can see, we got a lot of stuff we ever need. Some Mira. Synthesized quartz. Freeze. We got all. Yeah, we can't exactly get the most up-to-date quartz. Let's get this done. Hang on. Sorry if those frames were in the picture. I was just noticing them, like, looking over. Release my brother, and then we shall grant you good fortune. What do you think that was about? How would I know? Sorry as it is to say, we should be able to buy things from here, and use Sepith to synthesize quartz here. Very useful, if nothing else. We do still have the Sepith that was left over when our quartz were shattered. Perhaps we should use those to synthesize some new ones. Sounds like a plan to me. can stand on our own 2 feet just fine, but we're gonna need recovery arts if we ever find ourselves. Let's actually see. Yep. Yeah, everything's good here. Bottom of the water is glowing. It's beautiful. Welcome, visitors from afar. Again? Sounded like it came from the spring. Visitors from afar, quench your thirst. In accordance with my master's wishes, I shall grant you vitality. When my radiance is restored, I shall grant you vitality once more. When you have fought over several battles, return to me. I never had water that actually energized me like that before. How's that even possible? I don't know, but I feel full of life as well. Looks like the water here only has that effect when it's shining, though. Yeah. Oh, the all energy we got now. I don't think there's much more we can get from here. Should check back later if we were feeling tired. Right. Oh, let me see what's at the beginning. See if there is anything at the beginning. Nope. It's worth a shot. Holy Stragus, now this is something. It really is. It's as if petals of pure light are floating through the air around us. I welcome you, dear guests. What's that? Did the tree just talk to us? In accordance with my master's wishes, I shall grant you the blessings of the earth. However, my power is not without its limits. I require compensation in exchange for its use. Well, let's, as usual, keep 5 inventory, at least. Oh, every. Cerbic tomatoes are, as always, gratified. When my master's power returns, the variety of blessings I offer shall increase. May the blessings of the earth be upon you. Ha, man. Someone told me a tree just chatted me up and offered to sell me offered to sell them ingredients. I tell them they had one too many drinks. Race. Something else? That great trick took root near a 7-colored spring. There, it granted blessings its joy. Excerpt from the Book of Genesis, verse 7, the primal ground. Oh, hallowed be Dios. Thank you for the divine protection, mercy you have bestowed upon us. Well, aren't you just tickled pink? I'm not sure this tree has anything to do with the goddess, though. I disagree. Even the testaments of the goddess say that all roads lead to food. Food is the fundamental basis of everything. And it's not any testament I've ever laid on its own. That said, let me give you this. Huh? Why are you giving this to me? Because you were remarkably impious for a knight of the church. You should work on becoming more devout through cooking in her name. That doesn't even make sense. Besides, can't you just do the cooking yourself? But you have always been better than me. I'm sure it's the wish of the ingredients to be used by the best chef possible. But still. Please. I'm too soft for my own sometimes. Well, fine. You have to help me. Deal? Also, the second I catch you snagging on something while we're making it, I'm done. I know. If there's anything more out here. Nope. You don't think that could be the exit, do you? Anything I'd say it's more like an entrance. A monument that sells us items, a tree that sells us ingredients, a spring that restores our vitality. It's like everything in here is designed to help us prepare for something dangerous. Or am I reading it into? No, I don't think you are. So what should we do? Should we try stepping on it? I don't have any better ideas at this point. Although it might be better if you stayed behind Beth. Never mind, man. We'll go together. It's not like there's any guarantee you'll be safe here, actually. Of course we will. But first, I should give you this. Huh? What are you doing with this? I was asked to give it to you by Commander Cellmate. In her words, Kevin's reports lately have been far too vague for my liking. I bet he's not even taking notes while he's out on the job. Give this to him so he's got no more excuses to slack off. Bah. She figured it out, huh? Hold on. Are you close enough to her to ask her this kind of favor? She was the one who taught me how to use my Templar sword. I respect her deeply. No joke? I had no idea. I bet you kept that from me on purpose. Can't say I'm surprised. If I'd known, I'm sure as hell would have. Let Reese. Kevin. Sorry, just spacing out. Next destination, that circle. If you got anything else you want to do, first, speak up now. There's no telling what's waiting for us after we step on it. Understood. Check this out. Looks like there really was an entrance of sorts. Still seem to be in the same bizarre enclosed space as before. We got quite a long road ahead of us, don't we? You sure do. Kevin. Monsters. How did they just appear out of nowhere?
Alright, what's next?
Gotta take this. How can this be? I know exactly what you mean. There are a whole lot of monster types in our world. That's the first time I've ever seen anything like that. This is like being in a totally different realm. And the monsters weren't even the strangest part. Tell me about it. The elements against them weren't your usual fare either. Exactly. The three elements of space, mirage, and time were in effect during that battle too. Not like the traditional four elements. Very observant, rookie. Didn't think you noticed to that extent. This points to you yet another clue that we're a long way from home. I mean, you'll find a boatload of monsters that are weak to fire in Zemuria. But you're not gonna find anywhere that are weak to Mirage. You know how it is. Indeed I do. Spiritually, this world in which we live is relatively low plane of existence. Quote the testaments. Our world and the world of the goddess will forever be separate. She simply drops pebbles from above, known as miracles. Word from word, though. Hey, I guess those are basic principles. You just keep running into surprises. Space, time, and Mirage, all here. Should be impossible. What about those monsters themselves? Honestly, they are the less monsters and more fiends. Creatures that shouldn't even be allowed to exist in our world. But they seem somehow find any problems here. I doubt that those are the only ones. Are we going to be alright in here? Hopefully. They were tough. Not so tough we can handle them if we're together. It's not like there's anything else for us to do in that base area. Let's keep walking and see what we find, I say. Might be worth going back briefly to check our orbit setup, so seeing as we got more elements to account for now. True. Oh, Kevin, let me give you this. You complain way too much, Kevin. You're a knight. Do your job. Ugh. Yes, ma'am. No time like the present, I guess. Scribble, scribble. There, happy?
Not bad. Alright, what's next?
There's a treasure chest. A chest. A chest! My kingdom for a chest! Yeah. Some guys are into it.
Alright, what's next?
Yep. Found Tear Bomb. I've been here because they ran out of. I'm here because they ran out of jokes. Ah, pretty early on to be running out of jokes, eh?
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace. Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
That's back to the future. Now we shall go on to the next layer. Ah, what's this? It's really pretty. It looks like the kind of cube of septium, but I don't think that's what it is. Yeah, maybe we should just touch it and see what happens. Does it seem harmful? Nope, seems safe to me. Wish I knew what it was though. The light coming off of it is so warm. That slow, rhythmic glowing from it reminds me of a beating heart in a way. What's that? There's our cube again. Boo. Visitor from afar. You who possess the cube. It's that voice from earlier. Just who are you? Where are you talking to us from? Raise that seething stone before the monument in the garden. Then the barrier and the imprisoned shall... can barely work out what I was trying to say. All I can do is that we need to take this thing to the monument. I will unlock another power cube. Make use of it. What the? Beware the malevolent one. Gather strength, or you too will be forever. Don't even ask. Feel like I'm some kind of weird dream that just gets freakier by the minute. Is anything bad coming from the voice, at least? Not like it's trying to guide us forward. True, it does. It's the will of its own, and that's the thing talking to us, do you? I doubt it. Kept talking about the cube as if it were a separate object. My hunch is that the source of that voice is someone else. And then there's that malevolent one it was bringing up to. I can see that being the man in black. Saw when we were thrown in here. But it could very easily be someone else. All of this is starting to make my head hurt. Join the club. Let's try and take things one step at a time, okay? On that note, the best place to start is probably going to be the cube's new power shot. You're serious? Safe as can be. There aren't many artifacts that have the power of teleportation, you know. In the situation we're stuck in, we need to use everything we got at our disposal. Alright. Be sure you're careful when using it. Let's see. Yeah. I cannot. Oh. Alright, that actually worked. Now I got a quick way to get back here to safety. We're into danger. That does sound useful. I still can't bring myself to put much trust in that cube, however. I'm not planning to lower my guard around the thing either. I'll keep using it with caution, so don't worry. You accept this? It's this little guy. That seething stone? That voice sounds like something would be released from it if we held it up to the monument. Any guesses? No, but I know how to find out if the answer really quick. I'll handle holding it up. But I want you to stand by prepared for a fight, just in case. You got no idea what we're dealing with here. Understood. Something's happening. Alright, time for the moment of truth. What? A girl. Huh? What was that light? It's Isn't she the girl from the professor's photograph?
Huh? Kevin? You are Kevin, aren't you? Not seeing any things? What are you doing here?
Where do I even start?
But yeah, it's a real deal. Good to see you again, Tita. Looks like you're growing a little taller. You noticed he... Happy to see you again, too. What brings you back to Liberal? Is this girl a friend of yours? Wait. I was in the house with Dad getting dinner ready. His egg was coming over. And all of a sudden, everything went white. And then... Where am I? This looks nothing like our house. Am I dreaming? Is this all a dream? Alright. I should pinch myself to check. Yep. This is Tia everyone knows and loves, alright?
She's adorable.
So that's what happened. All because of that artifact Mom pulled out of the lake.
Honestly, we can't even really be sure right now. Especially if we assume that if that's the case. How'd you end up here when you were all the way over in Zeiss? Makes no sense.
You're right. It sounds like you two were fairly close to one another when you got sent here. Grancel and Zeiss are really far apart.
Based on our account, however, we're all surrounded by the light at roughly the same time. That's more than a coincidence,
Yeah, I think so too. Oh, whoops. I haven't introduced myself yet, have I? My name's Tita Russell. I'm an apprentice of Zeiss Central Factory.
I'm Reese Argent, a sister of the Septine Church. Heard a lot about you from Kevin and your mother.
Oh, you met Mom?
I have. She showed me a photograph of you. And now that I've met you in person, I can see why she boasts about you so much.
Was she doing that? Oh, Mom. She didn't say anything too inappropriate to you, did she? She tends to lose control of yourself when it comes to people as cute as you.
Lose control? How?
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to be rude by calling you cute or anything. It's just that you're kind of quiet and really pretty. And you've got this really unique aura around you.
Unique?
You're every bit as sharp as your mother. The goddess didn't make him more unique than Reese.
Oh, please.
Anyway. What's the two of you planning on doing now? Are you gonna keep looking for that way out here?
That's the plan, yeah.
Oh, we've made much of a dent in progress. On that front, we barely started exploring when we found you. Oh, I see. If you don't mind then, please let me help you look. I won't get in the way, I promise.
Getting in the way wouldn't be the issue here.
That's a tough one. God tells me you're better off staying here, to be honest. You've proven yourself to be made of sturdy stuff. But as I said before, this place is just one big and very dangerous mystery. If that's true, and who's to say I'd be safe staying here on my own? If I'm gonna be in danger, I'd rather go with you and at least try to help out.
Fair point, I guess.
You're every bit as spunky as Estelle, too.
You can't be serious, Kevin.
Trust me, she's a lot tougher than she looks. She went on the Liber Arch and came back down in one piece. Plus, she survived 80 knows how many sketchy fights beforehand. Don't be too quick to judge just because of her age.
But still.
Please, I really want to help. Do everything I can to make sure I don't cause you any problems. Really.
Alright, if you can be sure.
You mean it?
You seem to understand the consequences of your actions, and what it means to worry others. And as long as that's the case, I've got no reason to say no. Still, please be careful.
Thank you, I will. Yeah, seriously. If anything were to happen to you on my watch, I'm sure my death at Erica's hands would be a slow and painful one. I swear I won't let that happen. Deal. Alright, let's get back to work. Once his equipment is set up, it's back to exploring we go.
Understood.
Alright. Let's see. Equip. Gonna do the Gabrielsaurus. Artemis boots. Put on the feather brooch. Let's put a grill locket on her. And a long barrel 3+. Put a grail locket on her. And a Quinty emblem. A Quinty ribbon.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
Yep. And now I gotta go back. Wasn't this path blocked before? Sure was. What's going on? Something wrong? Last time we passed by here, this path was blocked by some sort of barrier. But as you can see, it's nowhere to be seen now. Really? Wonder what could have done that. Well, if we think about what's changed since when we last passed here and now, it was releasing Tita from that stone that caused it to disappear. I mean, we haven't really done anything else. Oh, I see. Still, that actually could be it. You think? Think about it. The stone with me inside was near here too, right? Maybe that was just more than a coincidence. This could be among one of the many rules that govern this place that we haven't figured out yet. Rules? I think I get what you're trying to say. So in this case, we wouldn't have been able to advance any further if we hadn't released you from that stone. That's right. Can't be sure. Well, I do have a good feeling about it. And a good feeling is good enough for me right now. Still don't have a clue what's responsible for the situation we're in. But it all feels very deliberately set up. Which is a reason why we need to be careful. Huh? What's this? A shining door with the moon on it. Welcome. Bring to me the girl skilled in orbital engineering. Only then shall the door open. Whoa, oh, I can hear a voice talking right into my mind. Looks like the door's got a will of its own, like the tree. It's ringing monument back in the garden. There'll come a day when I get used to all these funky talking objects, I'm sure. I can only think of one person who might fit the door's description. You mean it means me? Most likely. It's a pretty terrible riddle. Sure, not me always. Hey, Door. Sorry, you mean right? Indeed, she is the one I see. Only she may enter. If she fears not the trial within, she should step forth through the door. Trial? He wants to test your strength to see if you're worthy of something. And apparently, we can't even go inside it, back you up on it. That's ludicrous. I propose to disregard this door and move on. Wait. I'm going to go inside. Petita. Hold on just a sec. There's no way. I feel like this might be another one of the rules I was talking about earlier. And besides, we've got so little to work with as we try to get out of here. We need all the clues and help we can get. It seems like it'll be too dangerous. I'll come right back out, I promise. Well... Alright, we're counting on you. Like you said, if it seems too dangerous, come right back out. Don't expose yourself to any more danger than you need to. Do be careful. I will. Wow, this room's really so pretty. I wonder how it's made up though. Uh-oh. Overcome the trial before you. Then I shall grant you the memory fragment and my blessing. Yep. Love Tita and her rocket launcher. You have overcome the trial. Thus, I shall grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. Approaching location. 320, 310, 300. Target in sight. Channeling operation. Commencing operation. Coordinator adjusted. Complete. Activating boosters. Huh? What's that sound? What? Do I know you? Uh-oh. Ha. We really missed you, Tita. Huh? Oh my. Oh my. Don't tell me you forgot the sound of our voices while you were away. Oh. Mom, Dad. That's our girl. Sorry for surprising you. We just wanted to have a little fun. I was scared stiff. Just flying in all of a sudden like that and walking up to me without saying a word. Plus you had those goggles on so I couldn't tell who you were. You told me you were planning on coming back. Mom? You okay? Why are you so quiet? Tita. Why are you so cute? Oh, Adios, thank you for gracing our unworldly world with this, or unworthy world, this miracle of a child. I'm never gonna let you go again. Mom, you're starting to hurt me. Giving birth, this bundle of sugar was the best thing we ever did. I managed all this time without her. So happy to finally be back. I can tell. Finally like the chance to greet her, didn't you? Oh, sure. Knock yourself out. I suppose you do have the right. Oh.
Hey, Tita.
Looks like you've grown a bit while we were away. I sure have. I miss you both so much. Everything you do just melts my heart. Let me hug you again. Come here. Mom, please. Erica, I think this should probably wait until you've changed. That maintenance uniform is full of sensors, as you know. Oh, yeah. Slipped my mind. In that case, shall I take care of business first, then? There's that red-haired man I've heard so much about. You're talking about Agate? That's the one. I was so hoping I'd be able to meet him. Now, where is he? He's actually in Bose at the moment. Mom, you're getting kind of weird all of a sudden. Bah, talk about lousy timing. I'd be happy if he were here, given that I would indicate him being in close proximity of my angel. Again! Yeah, that's okay. We can always go meet him over in Bose next month, if it comes to it. I'd like to meet him too. True enough. Word has it that a lot has been happening here in our absence. I'd bet we have a lot to thank him for. Here, so I have to go and give him a thank you that he'll never forget. I'd have to go with you and introduce you to him then. His house is real nice too. It's really small, but it's all warm and cozy.
You've been to his house?
Gah! No, calm down, Erica.
Tita, try not to provoke your mother too much, alright?
Was I?
Agate! You're going to pay dearly for corrupting my darling daughter. Are my eyes playing tricks on me?
Grandpa.
Always a pleasure, Albert. Sorry for not giving you a heads up on our return. Oh, nonsense. Don't you worry about that. What are those things, if I may ask? They look like vehicles with boosters attached, but...
They're called landing crafts. They were developed by yours truly. Well, most of the places we go don't have the space to land an airship of any kind. The landing port. There's not much point in an airship if you can't land it, is there? Which is why these two beauties come in. Anyway, long time no see, Albert. It's a small comfort knowing you haven't kicked the buggy yet. I mean, how could I have been able to gloat if you were already 6 hours under? You really think a pathetic contraption like that is good enough to beat me? You must have forgotten who I am when you were out and about. One close look, the cracks start to show. Just look at them, I doubt they even managed 5 minutes. A flat load of good they'll do for anything other than trying to show off for me. They won't be getting any real world use anytime soon. Oh, how wrong you are. How to have you know that we came all the way from the border with Calvard on these? From Calvard? Oh, did that catch your attention? I'll give you that the cross flight time is somewhat limited. But that's an issue where I can find an easy workaround. By firing them on an orbital catapult attached to an airship, they can fly a distance of roughly 120 sols. After modifying all the orbital circuits, be able to record an operation time of 382.2 seconds too. 120 cells, 382.2 seconds. Haha, surprised? That stupid look on your face says it all. Now don't worry, I'll give you as much time as you need for that shriveled old brain of yours to comprehend my brilliance. Brilliance? Don't make me laugh. You're talking to the man who developed the Capel. It's a child's play by comparison. You don't even need to ask how you made these. I'd probably develop a better version in my sleep. Say that again, you stubborn. Say that again, you stubborn fart. Grr, grr. There they go again. You two, please stop fighting, please. Oh, and I read those files you sent me. You've got some nerve showing me your face to me after exposing my daughter to so much danger. Saying nothing of letting vermin like that A-word near her. Now get over yourself. I'm getting lectured on looking after people from the mother who ditched her daughter to wander the continent, am I? How about you look in the mirror when you go criticizing others, huh? Dad, can't you stop them? Haha, it'll be fine. Let them have their fun. They're secretly happy to see one another again, I'm sure. We're taking up a lot of space in the middle of town here. How are people going to get it past us? Yeah, that's a good point. Can't leave these two landing crafts out here forever. Guess we're gonna have to go drag some quarreling mother and daughter, or father and daughter, back home. Wanna give me a hand, Tita? Sure thing. There's nothing quite like home. Can I get some coffee, Dan? One coffee with plenty of milk, and 3 sugars coming up. Ooh, let me help too. I see you haven't amended your heathen ways. When are you going to grow up enough to understand that coffee is best taken black? And when are you going to understand that there's nothing worse than an old codger, too, set in his ways, to appreciate another's tastes? I'm telling it like it. I'm telling it like it is. Adding milk alone completely ruins it, and then you go and plop 3 sugars in. You can't even call that coffee anymore. Oh, poor coffee. What did you ever do to be blasphemed so? Ugh. Here's your order, Erica. Don't let it get cold now. Blah. I'll just settle this dispute another time. Well, time to drink up. Anyway, where were we? Where are my souvenirs, Albert? Souvenirs? Why would I have any of those for you? Oh, one who's been busy slacking off abroad. Grr. You're traveling abroad. You're the one who got to ride in our sailing with Captain Schwartz. You're telling me you had a chance like that and didn't give me a photograph? Or her handkerchief? Or even the button off of your uniform? I do want a button off of her uniform. Your mother's been a huge fan of her since the Captain's Academy days. I swear, we have time to think about such worthless nonsense, Helen. It's no wonder all of your inventions are half-baked. I just used the word useless nonsense in reference to Captain Troll. Did you dare to insult her? Oh, nothing of the sort. I had plenty of chance to share a few cups of tea with her on board the Alcea. She's a fine woman, if you ask me. She'll go far. Oh, now you've done it. If you're not going to shut that incident mouth of yours, I'm going to do it for you. What's that? Someone jealous? You two, please stop fighting the second you start a conversation. Cheetah? What is it? Oh, it's just I finally realized it's kind of nice to see them fighting like this after all. Makes me feel like Mom's really home, you know? Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, how would you like to do some shopping? Oh, I'm making dinner tonight, so I'll need to grab a few things. Really? Sounds great. I haven't tasted your cooking in ages. Well, hopefully you'll be able to have it a lot more from now on. Neither of us are planning to head out for work again anytime soon, so I'll be taking over cooking duties for a while. Oh. I'd love to go shopping with you then. Haha. Great. That day's dinner was a real feast. And for the first time in quite a while, Tita was able to experience the joy of dining happily with her family. After dinner, you can leave the rest to us now, Tita. You must be tired. Go into bed. I'm fine, honestly. I'm not doing any more than I usually do. I bet you're even more tired than I am, Dad. You rushed through all the work you had to get back here as soon as possible, didn't you? Well, you've gotten pretty sharp, huh? Well, I'm not a kid anymore. I'm 13 now. What in Adios' name? What part of your daft brain thought you should start making nails? That's why we came back to begin with. CCF is the only place around here that will allow me to do so. That's what I believe, anyway. Maybe so, but still. What are you guys arguing about? Oh, are you still awake? It's past midnight, you know. You should go and get some rest. What are those? Some kind of blueprints? Can I see, please? You didn't get out of the bath that long ago. I'm gonna catch a cold hanging around in here. Should be really getting ready for it. Aw, but I want to see those blueprints. Whatever is on them looks really complicated. That's an orbital engine on the right side, right? Looks like a compact one, too. Oh, I know. It's a new type of airship. Come on, Mom. I really want to see. Oh, boy. Look at you getting all fired up. Can't just help yourself when it comes to machinery, can you? That's not fair. Alright, I finished clearing up now. Shall we get to work? Ooh, perfect timing. Get our angel to bed, will you? Sure, it is past her bedtime. What? Let's go, Tita. Can you take a quick look, please? I can go to bed right after that. Can't work out why that counterfeit's converter's torque is so low, and it's bugging me. So, looks like her obsession has grown by monstrous proportions since we've been. Be that his way, it's so past her bedtime. But okay. Start with this unit. Okay, let's start with this unit here. Even at a glance, I can tell it's not going to be easy to make. We're best off starting by running a simulation on it with a Capel before accidentally attempting to make that blasted thing. Nothing comes to mind that would be strong enough to build the frame out of it either. I say we should consider looking into a new one. Wonder what they're talking about. It always seems so exciting. Maybe I can scooch closer without them noticing. Tita. Oh, I shouldn't have pushed my luck. Seriously now, go to bed. What? If you're that curious, I can tell you tomorrow, but right now you need sleep. How's that sound? Good enough? But that's a promise, okay? A promise. Yes, yes. I promise. I'm not going to let you forget that you promised. And don't go making whatever it is without me. I know. We won't. I promise in the name of the goddess above that I'll tell you tomorrow. And that we won't make it without you. Anyway, good night, Tita. Okay. Good night. She takes after her mother in every way. Well, that about wraps it up. This is amazing. Ouroboros' technology is even more impressive than I could have dreamed. That's a fine understatement. The technological level is far beyond that of ours. That's true for virtually everything we've seen of theirs. True, the archaisms, the gospel, the glorious. Not entirely without ideas on how they have all of it, though. A lot of sudden questions, anyway. I've already sent you the info I had on them before. The thing is, we didn't actually learn of them through the information. You did? We haven't actually encountered them or any of their members exactly. But they've been expanding their influence across the continent for a while. Now, through Jaegers and certain wealthy individuals, we confirm as much beyond a shadow of doubt, based on our travels. That's why we came back here. Never imagined they'd be so bold as to try anything in the Liberl. Or we would have come back sooner. They're not getting any more of a head start on us. We need to finish this. We need to do it as soon as possible. There's more. These moon doors are usually long ass. I wasn't planning to sleep in that long. Morning, Grandpa. Morning, Tita. Huh, Dad? Oh yeah. I forgot that you and Mom were back. We sure are. Looks like you had a good night's sleep. Yeah. Sorry, I feel bad for forgetting all about it. Oh hey. So you tell me what you were up to today? Yep, that's still the plan. Might be better off hearing it from your mother and grandfather though. Well, why? They were up discussing the issue all night. They both headed out to the central factory first thing this morning. So they would be there as we speak. Thanks, off we go then. Tita? You might want to have breakfast first. Oops, forgot that too. Haven't washed up my face or combed my hair either. Alright. Take care of that first. Then let's get some food in you. Promise I'll be warm when you finish up. Thanks, Dad. Alright, I'm off. Take care. Don't go trying to run over to the ECF as fast. Watch. You trip or something. I won't. So great to have them back home. And now it's off to the factory. Oh, good morning, Mr. Murdoch. Oh, it's you, Tita. Good morning. You wouldn't happen to know where Mom and Grandpa are or anything. I'd say they would come here early this morning. Oh, they did. I know that well indeed. Erica came charging in with a look on her face that signaled all hell was about to break loose. All the while she was shouting, "We've got a new invention to make, so we need somewhere really, really hot, big. Up to it." She wouldn't take it no for an answer yet. I'm so sorry about her. She causes you so much trouble every time she decides she wants to invent something new. At least she's better than Grandpa, maybe. She doesn't scare the daylights out of you by suddenly yelling, "Fire in the hole!" Before an unexpected explosion. If only I could wipe that out of my memory. Ha ha ha. In any case, your mother should be up in the operations room. I have no idea what she's planning, but she said she had something she wanted to look into. I'll let you make a potato. As for your grandfather, he's in the design room. I'm in a very good mood. I can't believe the two of them are working together on something. This can't end well. Please, goddess, please don't let them break anything. Oh, my stomach hurts. Actually, now think about it. I think this is the first time they have worked on the same thing together. Usually they're competing to see who can have the best invention and not join forces on one. Grandpa's amazing on his own, but Mom's just as capable of an engineer, too. You know she is kind of scary when she gets into her work. The two of them are actually going to put their heads together on something. I can't wait to see the result. I want to go see right away. So this is what your epic is. Looks like it's not even performing at 10% of its true capabilities either. So some downright terrifying specs. Mom! Wait, how in the world? Isn't that data from Potter Modern? Cheetah, you came at just the right time. You've seen this robot in person, right? Yeah, well, yeah, but why do you ask? What was it like in person? Tell me everything you know. Well, it was really big. But other than that, I couldn't tell much from just looking at it. Alright, I suppose you wouldn't be able to. It's an awful lot taller than you are, after all. Mom? What are you looking at Potter Modern's data for? I thought you were here to work on some new invention. Wait, you're not. That we are. Two of us are ready to start working anytime. Alright then. It's time to get right to work on our task. Making an archaism capable of competing against our buddy Potter Modern. Let the Orbital Gear project begin! What? Why do I feel like this? Usually when I hear about something new being invented, I get all excited. Get so caught up in what's happening that I tune out of the world around me, focus on helping Grandpa. But today I just felt a little bit sad. This doesn't feel right. Right. What are these wires here for, Erica? They look completely unnecessary to me. That's to deal with noise. This design requires a very high degree of precision, so it's a necessary addition. Mom. So the overall pressure changes. It's absorbed into air. I see. Mom? Oh, Tito, what are you doing here? Well, I was wondering if you know there was anything I could do to help. I want to do something for Ren, too. I'm just not sure what I can actually do. What can you do? Well, if you want to help me out, there is one way you could do for me. It's an annoying job, but if you're up for it. An annoying job? Okay, I'll do anything I can to help. It's nothing that important, really, but I appreciate it all the same. I need you to go talk to Murdoch and get him to sort out the paperwork for our return to the road. The way we returned here was kind of borderline illegal. So no official paperwork's been filed here. I'm cool with it, but Don's brought it up a few times. So it'd be good if someone could get it taken care of. So thanks. Okay. This wasn't what I had in mind when I said I wanted to help. Oh well, I guess I'm still helping here for by now. I just have to get it sorted out quickly so I can get back and help with the real work. Found you, Mr. Murdoch. Mr. Murdoch.
Oh, radios above. Please protect us all.
Hello again.
Hello again, Cheetah. Can I help you with something? Wait, you aren't here to tell me that the experiment was a failure and my building is now full of poisonous gases, are you? Well, there was a giant explosion and half of it was destroyed, or...
I'm so sorry. Really can't apologize enough for all the stress Mom and Grandpa caused you. Nothing like that's happened yet, no. So don't worry.
Really? Whew, that's a relief. Maybe that's a sign my prayers reached the goddess after all. Perhaps I should say my prayers for tomorrow. Well, I'm here too, then. I should. I do have a little favor to ask of you. What kind of favor?
You arrived to buy air today? You can imagine how surprised you must have been. They entered the country illegally? Sounds that way. Oh no, I need to go sort that out right away. Would you stay and pray to Helios in my place, please, Cheetah? Please, just pray that nothing gets destroyed, because that new invention of those and that all of those to plan. Okay, well.
Thank you.
Phew. These keep Mom and Grandpa from doing anything too reckless. Wish I knew what I could do now. I'm not strong like Estelle. Couldn't say anything to Ren like she did. I know. I'll get them to help me with the Orbital Gears development. If it really does end up having the same amount of power as Powder Matter. Yeah, I'll finally be able to have a proper conversation with you. Time to go and ask. This tool's here, brand new. It can cut with 10 times more precision than the previous model. Bah, I had no idea you had something like this yet, huh?
I think I might have to go over the designs again.
Oh, Mom. Here you are. Welcome back, Cheetah. Did you manage to do what I asked? Yep, Mr. Murdoch said he'd take care of the paperwork right away. He's probably working on it right now. But I've done that, Mom. I want to be part of the Orbital Gears development team, too. You? Yeah, I didn't write any of the letters. But I ended up spending some time with Ren while she was in the borough. I knew she was a member of the society. She's also my friend. Ren. Now, where have I heard that? Oh, wasn't she the girl Paternoster belongs to? Oh, Erica. I might be permitted to say my piece here. Say your piece? Mom, what are you? You better have a darn good reason for this one, Albert. I'd either end up making friends with a member of Ouroboros. That's the first time I'm hearing this. I wasn't on any of what you sent me. Well, it was kind of hard to say. Don't you dare give me that! If you haven't already exposed her to enough danger to make me want to strangle you, and now I'm hearing this? Just what have you been doing with my daughter while I've been away? Oh, I'm serious. I want to be involved in the Orbital Guns development. I'm completely powerless on my own, but I still want to find some way to talk to her. And the Orbital Gears going to be able to fight on equal terms with Powder Matter, right? Then I want to be involved, because I want the kind of power that Estelle has. Tita. Correct me if I'm wrong, but You're not considering using the orbital gear to fight Potter Matter yourself, are you? What? That wasn't what I meant, I want to make sure of this. Do you understand what you're making here? Well. I got a quick look at the blueprints, but it looked like a bipedal. That's not what I meant. The orbital gear is a weapon. No matter how you try to dress that fact up, that's the reality. It's a tool developed to be used with people to hurt other people. But you're not making it because you want to hurt people, are you? Even the patrol airships used by the army are made to protect the country, not to hurt people. It doesn't matter what I think. It doesn't matter what the developer of any new weapon thinks. We're not the ones actually going out and using the things we make. The devices we pour our hearts into making cause unspeakable suffering to people, and there's nothing we can do to stop it. Have you even stopped to think about that? And then having it pointed out to you, can you still say you want power? Well, we're doing what we're doing, fully aware of what the potential consequences maybe down the line. But can you? You know how much I love you, Tita. I understand you care deeply about your friend. I do. That's not the only reason why I can't permit you to take part in this. Can you understand where I'm coming from? But I'm not taking this lightly either, you know. I appreciate how you feel, Erica. I'm sure Tita's been thinking about this a lot herself, especially after all she went through. Why not show her a little more respect? I'm sure she has. That doesn't mean I can let her be involved in developing a weapon. We researchers don't have a say in how our inventions end up being used down the line. That's just our fate. And it's why we have to accept when we're doing our job. As we do. I know where she's coming from. But I absolutely can't let her be a part of this. She doesn't need to be shouldering this kind of burden. Not at her age. I know all of what Mom is saying is true. I know, really, I do. But, what am I supposed to do? Just sit around helplessly? I know, I'll go and see what Dad thinks. He'll actually listen to me. Dad. Tita? Sorry, hold on a minute. I'll be right over. Really? So she wouldn't give you permission to join then? Nope. I understand what Mom is saying. I really do. It's just so frustrating not being able to do anything. Well, unlike your grandfather, Mother has very clear reasons for what she does. She's an engineer with specific goals and ideals over ones driven by. That's especially true for this project, given that the future of Liberal's national defense may end up hanging on it. It's never going to be easy to win her over in an argument about this, I'm afraid. It doesn't change the fact that I want to confront Ren now. What I'm trying to say is childish, I don't know. But it's what I really feel, and I'm not budging. Those are some bold words, Tita. I don't think I've ever seen her look so serious about anything before. But even if they're bold, I don't think they're childish. At the same time, I don't think it has anything to do about whether you should be involved in developing the orbital gear either. Having it isn't going to make confronting her any easier. Tita, confronting someone head-on about something is a very difficult thing to do. Probably more difficult than you realize. You're certainly kind, but that's not always going to be enough to change someone's mind about someone once it's made up. I know. Maybe I'm never going to be able to talk to her like I want to in the end. Am I doomed to be never doing anything for her? You backed down when you were arguing with your mother earlier, right? That says to me that the convictions she has are stronger than yours. You already know it's not going to be easy to talk to Ren. If you want to succeed, you'll need a stronger spirit than you've got now. Otherwise, you won't be able to really tell each other how you really feel. You'll just back down first. Reminds me of something Agate said once, actually. He said, fighting's all about guts. Well, that's not quite what I'm talking about, you know. Really, I'm starting to worry about this Agate fellow. I think resolve is a more appropriate word than just guts. You need to have the resolve to express all of your honest feelings to her. Plus, you need to accept hers in return. No doubt it'll be a lot easier said than done, too. Well, I know she's from the Society, and that Potter Matter is too strong for me to compete against as I am. Especially since I don't have the kind of power Still does. I'm not even confident she'll be able to listen to what I have to say. And even if she does, I'll have any effect on her. Like, you can't just leave her and do nothing. I can't. Listen, she's part of Ouroboros. She did some pretty bad things, sure. That's not all there is. I spent some time with her. I went shopping with her. I sat and talked with her. So I know that that's true. Deep down, she's actually a sweet girl. I'm sure she wasn't faking it either. It's who she really is. She's not some kind of inhuman monster. She's an ordinary girl who's like an excited little kid when we find a cute pendant on in a shop. But when I tripped and fell, she didn't hesitate to hold out her hand for me. She's a good person, and I still think of her as my friend, even now. But after that, she went away from me. Ever since that, her and Potter Matter have already been out of my reach, physically and emotionally. Maybe the Orbital Gear will give me. If I have that, I might literally be able to see a little bit of the world that she does. Maybe she'll even be willing to open her heart, even a little, and tell me how she really feels, all while listening to my feelings too. That's why I want to be involved in making it. And I won't take no for an answer. I'm so proud of you, how much you've grown. What do you think about this, Erica? What? Mom, how long have you been listening in on us? How long? I only ever heard the last part of your conversation. Can I ask you something, Tita? Of course, what? If you finally get to talk to this friend girl again, and it turns out she doesn't see you as a friend, what are you going to do? Exactly the same thing. Do exactly the same as I would otherwise. Because I've already made up my mind that I want her to be a part of my life, even if she doesn't want to be me to be a part of hers. I might not be able to chase her around and try to convince her to come back to us like Estelle can, but I can still get to know more about her, Potter Matter, and make a stronger connection with her through the Orbital Gear. There's nothing stopping me from doing any of these things, right? Whatever makes it so I can be a part of her life. I want it to do it, even if it's small, because that's what friends do. That's how I really feel. I see. Well, I can't help but feel that you're being a little naive, but you've got me. I'll accept it. All you've said is a sufficient reason for participating in the Orbital Gear Rush. Really? Really now? What are you two waiting for? We've got work to do. Gone. I've redone the blueprints, so I need you to go over them. Tita, we're gonna start making the quartz prototypes. So get to be a part of the development? You promise? Haha. We'll see how long that happy face of yours lasts. Chair. On the team, I'm going to be working you to the bone. Hope you're ready. Yeah. Bring it on. Good. Are you ready to get started? Thanks to her efforts, Tita was finally allowed to participate in the Orbital Gear's development. The familiar central factory was filled with new sense of tension as it became the building ground for the new invention. Tita was able to work as a full-fledged engineer, equal to the adults around her for the first time. She was also treated no differently than anyone else, meaning that Erica's demands were constant and relentless. But that was a source of true happiness for Tita. Finally, 2 weeks later, all done. Alright, time to begin our activation test. I think we could probably do with a little break. We've been working out almost constantly for 3 whole days now. And you still have so much energy, Mom. And how do you two have so little? Pull yourselves together, people. Best part of developing something new is about to begin. Because with you especially, Neela. Me? The seed to our prototype is here on the small side. There's no way anyone other than us is going to be able to sit in it. So you're going to have to need to be part of our tests until the very end. I know. Please let me have some sleep first. Well, okay. Only because you said please. It's better than trying to do this test today while you're in this state and ending up with a bunch of mistakes being made. She's done very well, in my opinion. How your most veteran engineers keep up with your working pace. I'm amazed our little daughter did it on her first project. What exactly are you implying? I'm some kind of machine with limitless stamina. Okay. So, that's the activation test penciled for Friday the 20th. Wait, tomorrow's Friday. Yes, it is. Why do you ask? I need to start cooking then. I finished running all the necessary. Should be able to perform at roughly the inch. Cheetah, what's the rush? Grandpa, just realized today is the last Friday of the month. Yes. That's when Agate's coming, isn't it? Yeah, I need to start getting things ready for tomorrow's food. Well, if you're taking the request, I get. I'm not sure I follow. What's special about the last Friday of the month? Oops, I forgot to tell you. This is going to be the first time meeting Agate, isn't it? You see, he comes over here to visit once a month. And tomorrow's that day, so. Oh, so our dear friend, Agate, is visiting, is he? Yeah. What a coincidence that he should choose the day of our test to make his arrival. He sure is a lucky man. Mom. Well, you see, Cheetah, your mother. Darling, I had a brilliant idea. I decided that tomorrow's tests are going to require a sacrifice. Yeah, you can't just let any old person come over in our house for no good reason, right? They need to make a contribution to the family. I hope you're ready. I can cross her. So, let me get this straight. You're saying you want Agate to help with the tests, right? I'm not sure I'd recommend that, Erica. He's a useless daft. Told when technology concerns. I can't see how him being much help. Help? Oh, I'm expecting a lot more like that from him. I'm expecting him to offer his very life in the name of science. What? Come now, Erica. It's no time for being silly. I'm supposed to bring him... I'm opposed to having him... I'm not opposed to having him help out, though. I like the chance to have a good long talk with him myself. You too, Dad? Well, it's settled. Today's going to be a good day. A very, very good day. Is it just me? Or do they seem to have Agate all wrong? That was part 1. Thank Hades, you're alright. Are you feeling okay? You looked... I'm fine. They had to fight some scary enemies, but I managed to pull through. That's good. So what happened in there? Well... I see. Yep, sounds like this is one of our roles, alright. In other words, first you need to meet some condition or conditions to get the door to open. After that, you fight your way through a bell or a trap. Win, and you get to see some kind of memory fragment. Walk away with mirror as a bonus. Add some things up? Yeah, that's how it was for me. The memory fragment didn't feel like it was quite finished, though. There seemed to be more that I didn't get to see. Maybe there's more than one pattern in those doors, then. Either way, every time we find one, we should probably notice location and coordinates. Indeed. I do not think that's everything. In fact, now I know for sure that it's not.
Alright, what's next?
Yeah, that is the last bit of it. So how long does this place go on for? It's so strange, too. The Shadow Towers were weird enough. Even they made a lot more sense than this does. Is something wrong, Reese? What'd you get all quiet for? I was just wondering what that is. Wait, what is it? What? What's our sail doing here? You recognize the ship? Uh-huh. Belongs to the royal family of Liberо. We used to get on top of that floating city. Interesting. Do you have any idea how something like that could possibly have ended up? Yeah, stand here the same way we are. I don't think we'd be getting away with speculating. Could have come our way, could have come in some other way. We just don't know. The best thing to do for now is to see what the guys inside have to say. Ah, cool. Huh? This looks like the mining in the area we started. That's not glowing like that one is. This one gun that had no glow in the beginning either. Even do you want to give it a try? I was thinking the same thing. Ooh. I suspected as much. When we activated that first mine, it said, "Release my brethren." As now we know what it meant. Then, you think this moment might have the same power as the other? Most likely. Should come in handy at least. This way up first. No, you already have nothing better to do than open all of us a second time. Now. The face greeted customers with an age brick. They had long corroded to the point of holes. Cracked windows, taped for stability and adorned with cobwebs and insect trappings, were repugnant. Bring to me the only girl in a band who takes to the sky. Only then shall be the door open. Yep. One particularly obnoxious clink. She set down her utensils and glared at him with an unfortunate firmness. Would have a lesser man avert his eyes and she bit her bottom lip before asking. Don't you hate it when someone opens your door and doesn't close it when they leave? Stares menacingly. Why is Dean called the Spinach Fiend anyway? Does he really like spinach? Are you sure? Nope. I went the wrong way. What a beautiful airship. It's not just pretty, it's got really high specs too. Last I heard, its top speed was raised to 3,600 SPH. 3,600 SPH? It's even faster than a Merkaba. What's a Merkaba? Oh, it's a kind of airship that you're... Anyway, never mind that one. Some things up here. Doesn't look like there's anyone inside at all. Yeah, you're right. The orbital engines don't seem to be on. You have to be on guard inside. There are no signs of life in here. The ship must have been abandoned for at least a few days. The orbital power seems to be completely down. I wonder if there's some kind of problem with the engines. Well, we're not going to figure out. Let's take a look around. There might be some kind of clue around that helps us discover what happened. First thing I will do... Oh yeah. Oh. Is this some sort of factory? Yep. See here where the maintenance crew did all their work, but there isn't anyone here right now. This is bizarre. And just where did everyone go? On the other side of this door is the ship's engine room, right? That's right. Yeah, I'd say the ARM SG-2 engines that serve as the main engines were stored in here. I'm going to take a look at them. Okay, I couldn't get any of them to turn on at all. Not even sure why they don't work either. I see. Well, we already know that this place more or less has its own laws. It would be unusual if all those caused some machinery of all kinds to become malfunctional. Wish I could help you out more. Still, I was at least able to secure a backup orbital supply line. The computer over there should be good to go. Really? That's plenty of hills. Check it out and see what it let us do. Bridge. Okay, let's check out. You found the greatest gift of all. Love. See if the conference room. Cool. Sure. But selling it won't help you escape from your father's shadow. Ouch. That was that sharp tongue of hers. He really did adore it, even when his own age wasn't the top of it. We're keeping it. Another one of these, huh? Wow, so pretty. What is it, though? It's called the Sealing Stone. This is just the stone that you were imprisoned as it happens. It was this pretty? Still weird to think about, but on the same... It's kind of nice, too. It's that idea we had about being able to proceed without freeing whatever's in here. It's true, there's only one thing to do. Back base and unlock this little guy? Of course. Okay. Are there any treasures? Yes. You took all my loot. How am I supposed to pay my room and more now? Oh. The door is tightly locked. Might as well do all this exploring. Ah, there's a chest that I missed. Did you know? The trails in the skies games now have a nifty Skip S-Craft feature on PC. That's not even in the original Japanese version. Isn't that neato torpedo? Yes. It is very neato torpedo. We do not want to... Cool. Do you have any idea how old that dish was? Just scanning things again with my eyes. Yep. Alright, you got that. Now it is time to walk back. A leash sealing stone. Ew. Is this part where someone comes out of it? Given past precedent, most likely so. Whether it's someone completely different, or it's a second Tita, remains to be seen. A second me? She jinxed us, and I really do get a second Tita. Hope you're ready to be her new mom. Naturally. I love her just like my own. A military uniform? Wait, isn't that... I knew it. Instead of being inside the RCO that made me wonder if someone related to it, and I was right on the mark. Ugh. What happened? Echo, report! What? How? The... You're probably feeling some kind of confused right now. Good to see you again, Julia. Father. Cheetah. Before greeting all of you, I would simply like to ask. Is this a dream or illusion or reality? I see. To be honest, all of this is a little hard to swallow. But it's clear I do have no choice but to do so. Thanks for being so quick on the update. You happen to remember what happened to you before you found yourself here? Were you also surrounded by a white light last night? It feels closer to mere moments ago rather than last night, but I'd assume so. I was on my way back to Leaston Fortress after finishing an airborne training exercise when it happened. I was sitting on my usual chair on the bridge, and the white light you speak of appeared, and then when. I have no memories between that and finding myself here. And that matches with us then. All of us were drawn here in roughly the same circumstances and roughly the same time. Might you have any idea what happened to the rest of the ship? I'm afraid not. I'd be somewhat relieved if I was the only one drawn into this, but I have my doubts. Seeing as the RSAO itself is, could the rest of the crew be ended up here too? Or was it possible it was just you? We really don't have enough to go on to sure either way at this point. All we do know is that there was no one else in the RSAO when we found it. The only sealing stones there was the one Julia was inside of too. Holy crap. The two of you have started to investigate this peculiar place, have you not? Yeah, that's right. We haven't been doing it for very long, so we haven't made much progress yet. Then please allow me to assist you. I'm concerned about the safety of my subordinates, and I want to know why the RSAO became non-functional. And I think cooperating with the three of you will be the fastest way for me to answer both of these questions. I'd love that! Believe me, you won't see us complaining. We have to be nuts to turn down the help of the Royal Army's finest up-and-coming swordsman. Ha! You're overestimating my swordsmanship, but I appreciate you allowing me to accompany you all the same. On that pace, we should get started soon. It's my pleasure to fight alongside all of you. Likewise. We're happy to have you. Alright. Oh yeah. Line 4. HP 4. Let's do this. And divine eye. Oh yeah. We get here, her Vorpal Sword. I grab Alzora. And our spiritual loot strengths are celestial. Then 4. I'll give him the Phantom Thieves Cape. And the Tiger's Heart. Well, I have 8 gold gems. Oh, wait, now. Defense 4. Let's do strike 2. Let's do a water gem. A gem. Oh wow. Why can I not get off Delos? But anyway. I've got everyone set up. I guess I will bid you adieu. Have a nice day, everyone.